I bought this cheap sandpaper because it matched my shop vacuum cleaner. Not worth it. This tube comes from the paper rolls used in stores to wrap products. They are made of thick-walled cardboard and are quite sturdy. What I'm going to do is roll the sandpaper around here, trying to press it tightly against the tube. And with painter's tape, I think it will be enough to keep it from moving. Done. This is my new drum sander. Now I just need to hold it vertically. Let's go to the workbench vise. I place the sandpaper cut facing the table. For this project, I need to sand from this side. As the sandpaper wears down, I can raise or lower it, or also rotate it. Since the tube is sturdy, I can tighten it well, and I try to keep it at 90 degrees to the workbench top. I'm making the round wooden frame. I'm going to rest the back part on the table, because I don't want to scratch the front of the frame. If I place the frame like this, flat against the table, with the inside against the drum, this way, the drum will sand the inner edge, a surface at 90 degrees to both the front and the back of the frame. The cheap sandpaper will wear out quickly, of course. But when needed, I can raise or lower the drum, or rotate it. Or I can rotate the piece around the drum myself, depending on how I can support it on the table. If we try to sand this by hand, it is easy for the inner edge surface to end up not being at a perfect 90-degree angle with the front, and we would probably round off the corners a bit. So I keep rubbing the inside of the frame against the sandpaper. This is a pretty easy way to sand the inside of this wooden piece. Let's quickly check out another use. But look at this. The inner edge of the frame is coming out perfect. Now look at this ugly edge that the jigsaw left on the outer side. We saw in the previous video how I fixed it and made it perfect using a trick with two bearings on the router table. If it weren't so bad, I might be able to sand it like this. I think that if I place the drum sander horizontally in the workbench vise like this, it might be useful for sanding the surface of some pieces. And even for sanding the edge of some pieces, it could be easier this way than supporting the piece on the table, like we saw before. Thanks for watching the video.